And news just coming in from the line of actual control, where Indian positions have reported that several Chinese soldiers have been taken on stretchers in the past several days. This is information that is just coming in. These are high altitude peaks where the temperature has already dropped to below zero. The wind chill factor makes it even more difficult to sustain yourself at those altitudes on the north bank of Pangong. So the lake itself is at 15,000 feet. Troops are deployed at altitudes between 17 and 18,000 feet plus. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's editor Shiv Arur for more on the story. Shiv, you're breaking this big story on India Today. What are your sources telling you about what's happening at the line of actual control, especially across the LAC?
Well, Gaurav, for starters, the winter is no longer arriving. It's already arrived this week. The Pangong Lake has begun to freeze over pretty solidly, and the temperatures have plummeted to as much as minus 14 degrees at some of those heights. And yes, one of the things that the Indian positions that were taken in the last couple of weeks as part of Operation Snow Leopard, which you reported first, Gaurav, have begun to witness in the last 4 days at least, combat medics on the Chinese side, have at least on a few occasions taken PLA troops to lower altitudes as a result of high altitude pulmonary edemas, probably maybe frostbite. It isn't clear what the ailments are, but clearly the weather has begun to take a toll. There have been some casualties on the Chinese side owing to the weather. And one must never, believe that this cannot happen on the Indian side, except that Indian forces have had larger experience at higher altitudes. So it's not something, to cock a snook at, but there appear to be some casualties. Stretchers have been noticed in those areas, and combat medics have been witnessed on the Chinese side taking some of these afflicted soldiers to lower altitudes. There apparently is a Chinese field hospital between Finger 5 and Finger 6 of Pangong as well. This is the arrival of the winter. This was something that was to be expected, and I fear that, there will be casualties perhaps on both sides, though I must say that the Indian forces have experience of being deployed round the year, including in very harsh winter conditions in far higher altitudes, as you know, Gaurav, including on the Saltoro Ridge and the Siachen Glacier. So the Indian forces perhaps are better prepared for this weather, but this is the bitter reality of these high altitudes and battlecraft in this terrain.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.